Simply put, we're looking for providing a comprehensive mixture of best in class. Now, many of you that are out there today are concessionaires at DFW today. And you know what? We have the best in class. And we're going to take the best in class that we have today, and we're going to augment that with additional best in class. So that's going to make us the greater than the best in class. Can I say that and be okay with that? Okay. Well, that's why we're excited, because when you talk about the best in class, if you already have the best in class, what else can you do? Well, we can provide opportunities for all, and that's what we're looking to do. We're not sitting by on the sideline saying we're stuck where we are. We want to make this opportunity available, fair, and open for everyone. We're looking for local opportunities to provide for local concepts, for regional and national concepts. Why is that important? We look at the national concepts because of the fact it reflects a broader appeal. I mean, it opens up the door for national franchises coming on board. It makes a difference from the standpoint of providing a wider landscape to make the right appeal here. And this thing doesn't work. Okay, not that I need it. I guess I can. Okay. Technical difficulty, but that's okay. At the same time, what we're looking to do is to endeavor to bring opportunities for the single operator, for the large operators, and for joint ventures, if you will. Thank you, Karen. And you know, all of the above is sitting in the room today. And I'll tell you, that means that there's simply an opportunity to capitalize on this economic opportunity, the growth that we're going to provide. And so that creates the excitement here at DFW and what's going to yield the future that we're talking about bringing to the table. We've got a three-part objective here, and that is to exceed, again, the customer's needs, to increase revenue, and to provide opportunities for economic growth. Let me share also that we've looked at We've looked at our customers, and we wanted to ensure that we were able to identify our true customer base. Here you have our local originating passengers that we've looked at. We've looked at customer segments. We got dream weavers here. We've got new suburbia families and young cosmopolitans. They comprise of 48% of the local originating passengers. So we wanted to understand, what does that mean? What type of concepts do we need to bring in to support that customer base? Not only did we look at that, we went further to look at the fact that our connecting customers, what do they look like? They comprise of about 21%. And you got the urban community families, you got prime middle America, and you got steadfast conservatives. So in and of itself, the mix that we've identified here, we say that we have a widespread opportunity, which we're asking you guys to bring to the table. And we think, frankly speaking, that with the mixture that we've targeted to bring to the table, we think we're going to be able to address the customer's needs and, again, exceed the customer's needs. Simply put, our goal is to achieve 8 to 10 square foot per 1,000 in plane passenger mix into a 60-40 food and beverage retail mix, as I shared earlier, which will ultimately yield us a $10 in plane passenger upon planned completion. Again, very excited about where we're headed, looking to establish this new program and grow revenue and provide opportunity. Now, some of you, under the sound of my voice, if you will, may have not participated in a lot of the workshops that we've had. But I want to just take a brief moment to share with you that we're just not starting this. We've been behind the scenes and we've been in the trenches for many, many months now. And what we've had ongoing at the airport here, as well as on a road show with various chambers and various organizations, if you will, business organizations, we've had road shows and we've had outreach presentations every month that we've talked about how to do business, doing business with DFW Airport, but how to do business at an airport, period. And we talked about our ACDBE program. How do you establish partnerships, financing, certification processes. We've gone through the entire gamut because we looked at this as an educational process. Why? Because I go back to in exceeding the customer's expectations, we needed to have the broad appeal. And in order to have the broad appeal, we had to make it available to everyone. There are a lot of persons and companies that didn't feel as though they could participate at DFW Airport. So we wanted to first and foremost dispel that myth and bring forth the right understanding of how to engage. At the same time, we took it the next step and we said, not only do we want to make available to you the information of how to engage, but how do you write an effective request for proposal? How do you do that? We actually brought in some key persons to talk about it. We brought in financial institutions to talk. We brought in the certification teams to talk about this whole thing. So we feel as though we've done our homework. And by the looks of those that I see in the room today, I wouldn't question that we've not been successful. Would you agree? Have we done decent thus far? Well, let me say, undoubtedly, by that applause, maybe DFW needs to go back and go to work. Do you think? Have we done decent thus far? Thank you. So, if you were not privy to the information, if you were not available to attend any of the previous outreach programs, we've made available to you online, okay, complete information regarding those presentations through our YouTube videos of the past presentations and online through www. It works when it wants to work, huh? www.dfwairport.com/concessions. If you go to that site, you'll be able to download all the information. And I tell you, even if you've been at the outreach programs, it's good to go back and refresh because we gave a lot of pertinent information that's relative to where we're heading. So, next, you've received the RFP and their questions. Today, you have your card, and again, some of those questions will be answered if you drop your card in the bowl out front there. Then at the same time, there have been some questions that we've received up to this point, and if you'll go to the website again, and you notice you got the arrow here. I guess I don't have a pointer here. The arrow here just says Addenda 1, Addenda 2. If you click on that, it will give you the questions and answers to those questions that we've received thus far. So at this time, if there are any questions, we'd like to entertain those questions. So are we going to take a break now, or do we want to keep rolling? Okay. So on that note, we're going to take a break. Again, we want to thank everyone. Stick around. We're going to come back with our Assistant Vice President from Business Diversity and Development that's going to talk about the next phase. Thank you so much. And we'll take about a 10-minute break here. Thank you. Yep. If you're going to be an ACDBE, yes, yes.
It's good to see a full house here. Welcome. My part of the presentation is basically DFW Airport is requiring. Now, some of this stuff sounds very basic, but it's important to provide the information that we're asking for and to place it in the tab sections that we are requesting it. The reason why is basically, as you can see in this room, we've got several hundred people who are very interested in doing business with DFW Airport. And so we're going to have a lot of proposals to review. To have a well-organized proposal is very key in making sure that we effectively and efficiently review each of those proposals. And so it's important that you follow the instructions with regards to the information we're requesting and making sure that that information is in the correctly tabbed section. It will be better for our evaluation team. And frankly, if you can organize a proposal well, it does give an opportunity for you to make a very good first impression. If you can follow instructions and you can submit a good proposal, that makes a very good impression on the evaluation team. Conversely, if you have a disorganized proposal and the information is not in the right tab sections, that also can make a very negative impression upon your proposal.